The Chinese see food as much more than simply a meal. Food is considered by many in the culture as one of the rare joys of living. It also holds significance to building relationships within families and promoting harmony within communities. This then translates into the yin-yang principles heavily present within the culture. The idea of balance is seen a lot throughout Chinese culture, and the same goes for the food on their plate. The balancing of yin foods, which have qualities such as boiling, poaching, and steaming, and include foods like bean sprouts, carrots, and tofu, and yang foods, which have qualities such as roasting, stir-frying, and include foods like beef, chicken, and wine, are critical within a meal. In China, there are two main subgroups of food: the basic and essential parts of the dish, which include rice and noodles, which form the basis of any meal, and then the added more luxury items which add taste to a dish, such as meats, vegetables, and fish. This can be linked back to the yin-yang and the ideas of balancing the dish in order to promote harmony. The variety of food throughout China is immense, due to the country's vast climate variance and its low socioeconomic status of its people. This causes people to seek foods throughout the country. This means for Chinese migrants, they might not be able to have access to the same amount of traditional ingredients available to them in Australia as they would in their country of origin. Unsurprisingly, Chinese food culture has spread throughout Australia. Due to a large quantity of Chinese migrants living within the country, Chinatown can be found in all capital cities across Australia, and many Chinese-specific food venues can be seen in food courts and restaurants. These towns allow the Chinese culture to thrive within Australia. This provides many the ability to access foods not regularly available in a commercial Australian supermarket. This being said though, many of the basic and standard bases of a traditional Chinese meal, like noodles or rice, are readily available through commercial supermarkets in Australia. Culturally, the focus of a meal is less on its nutritional value, but more on the textures, colours, and aromas of a dish. Freshness of produce is also high on the list of importance for Chinese within their meals, with many Chinese seeking food products from local markets. Chinese food, within a more westernized setting, has been seen to fit more Western taste. This can be seen with the introduction of deep-frying foods such as a sweet and sour pork dish. Also, the use of meat as a focal point of the dish in Australian Chinese cuisine is something seen as a luxury in a traditional Chinese meal, as well as the use of meat in many religions in China, such as Buddhism and Muslim. Banning the consumption of some, if not all, meats is very prominent.